Las Vegas Motor Speedway sits just outside the pearl of the desert here in Nevada. That sounds really cool, doesn't it? You know, there are a few different tracks within the main track here, so you can actually have different kinds of experiences here. We are going to get onto the main track. Now, NASCAR stands for the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, and it began way back in 1948. Today, it's run as the Sprint Cup Series, and you have more than 30 races in a year to decide the eventual winner. What we're going to be driving today is almost the real thing. The reason I say that is because while it's been built like a typical NASCAR car, it has been modified just a little bit because all said and done, we are amateurs who are driving it. So the car's engine does put out more than 600 horses, but has been modified to just, let's say, not only deliver in terms of full-on performance, but also give you a little bit better control.
Never driven a NASCAR before. Driven some single-seaters and GT cars and WRC cars, but never a NASCAR. So let's, they go left, we know that, so let's try it and see what happens.
This man here, of course, is going to go in there and set a few records.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. They have a switch inside the car which can take the amount of power that you have from like 10 to 100.
That's
so
really amazing.
I think they might like crank that down a little bit.
Have you guys come up here by this rear tire here? Regular best registered driver code and nickel ticket.
And we'll get your helmet here in just a second.
Hi there. How you doing?
Good, right on my back. Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. My name's Kayla.
What's your name?
Sid.
Sid? My name's Joe. Hi, Joe. Good to meet you.
Are you comfortable with the 4-speed then?
Yep.
We're gonna leave here in first gear. You can leave us in neutral for now.
Yeah, just-
Go ahead and practice those though.
Yeah. On the gas, off the gas all the way. Maintain just a little bit of pressure on that gas pedal and maintain the speed that we're going.
Do you have any questions?
No, man.
First gear, all the way over and up.
Nice and easy. Clutch down, shift to second.
Second gear now.
Shift us to third.
Just follow that dark line right around the corner. Just stay to the right of it.
And shift us to fourth.
And we're clear. We're going to go to the right, up over that white line, all the way up near the walls where the gates are, all the way right.
Maintain this speed for our first lap.
Okay.
Maintain.
Keep us up here in the gates. Maintain, don't accelerate too much in the turns.
Okay.
Left, or right, or right, right or left. Way off, turn it left now. Maintain a little. Maintain.
Keep turning.
How was it?
You did awesome.
Ready to go third?
Nope. Stay right here.
All right.
So how fast was I actually going? I couldn't cheap
We
track.
probably did about 122, 123. All right. Did bring some more?
Wow, so that went by in a flash. Before we knew it, we were out there. Couple of laps, felt like 1.5, supposedly 8, and it goes by before you even know it.
The car is so different. It's like nothing I've ever driven before. You get this intense sense of how it keeps pulling to the left because it's designed to. That's the way the track is. It keeps banking. So very different experience for me as well. Yeah, good fun. You pretty much stay on the gas. That's the best part. And you pretty much stay in 4th gear, just a 4-speed transmission. You don't need to use the clutch. You never need to use the brake. I want to go back.
I'm being handed a plaque here before we got in. When we got in, it was good fun.
Oh, wow. The season's first snow here at Lake Tahoe. We got lucky. The cars are looking absolutely gorgeous.
T-shirts yesterday and snow today. All 4 seasons in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen.
Arriving at 3411 Lake Tahoe Boulevard.
Look at the sky, it's like almost part of the mountain. Part white, part black.
The view is fantastic. It's crisp, cold mountain air and a view like that. It's all you need. Look at the color.
Okay, a little ominous though. Dark sky reflecting off of the
But
brake.
still the color of the water looking like that. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Chains or snow tires, got it?
We just stopped on the side of the road and there was a very kind gentleman who was a snow chain installer who talked us through the entire process. He had a really cool hat with 2 lights at the ends. He talked us through the whole thing in great detail. He's been doing it for 30 years, so we listened to all the instructions that were given.
Little more, little more, little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. Good. See, we're working with the driver. Okay, now you can look. You got that 1, 2, 3,
Maybe 4?
maybe 4.
Yeah.
So automatically tie this down. Come on, pull. Right? You want to pull out here. Okay, you guys are on your own.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Quick
Hey, if
question.
you need more help, just holler.
So quick question. That one's a 4-wheel drive. Do we need chains on that too, or are we good to go?
If you get a 4-wheel drive
Yeah.
and good tires, hey, have a nice day.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for your help. So we've got the chains on the car and we're heading up the hill. The snow's getting a little bit stronger as we go up.
Finally, we had the chains on. And we started to drive, of course, the familiar rumble of having the chains driving on tarmac. You can probably hear it right now too. It's the joke I have is that it's like having the massage function on your seats, because suddenly you get this little rumble and this vibration up into the seats.
It's been a long journey from east to west, and we're finally heading to our last destination of the US leg, which is San Francisco on the west coast. These cars have been completely unflappable throughout this entire journey. They're built to cross continents, and that's exactly what we're doing with them. But they're heading on to the next leg, and a lot more driving from here on out.